I'm too tired to think right now. Oh my God.
So it's a bit of a time warp?
Yeah. A little bit of a time warp. We obviously it's the furthest I've gone in playoffs back-to-back years, and you're before you know it, it's July 1st. And then I'm back here early for kids' school, stuff like that. So yeah, but I think it's a different feeling. It's okay. You just got to embrace it, and you're going to be ready to go come game time. So I think all of us probably are in a similar boat where it felt like it came around quick, but it's we've had a lot of new stuff to learn this year with the new systems and stuff. Get a little bit of a different feel. So it's been it's had our attention during camp for sure.
As an athlete, how do you kind of rinse how less
Oh, you can't. I mean, that's a successful season. Like it's tough to say. There's one team. I guess everyone says there's one team that's happy at the end of the year, and I guess that's true. But those are building blocks. You kind of got to knock on the door sometimes before you walk through it, and so I think we need to take this as encouragement. I know I'm not frustrated with it. It's just motivates you more, and I think frustration would be the wrong thing to feel, because it's an accomplishment to get that far, and now it's time to learn from it and get over the top.
You guys feel like this is your second Winnipeg?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like that since I've signed here, and it's a big reason. It's the reason why I wanted to stick around the next 4 years. So I hope I get that opportunity. And
why do you feel that way? Why are you confident in that?
It's just a great group on and off the ice. I think we've got everything. I mean, there's not really, and if there's something we don't have, Jim showed that he can go at the deadline and pick it up. Or free agency. This is one of the most coveted places to play in the league, and I think that's just a tribute to the organization that's been built here. And then it's an incredible city and place to live. So. It's exciting to commit to the next 4 years, and but it's just one step at a time and one day at a time right now.
Forgive me if it's a meta type of question, but what do you think it will take to kind of get over that hump?
It's there's not one answer. There's every year it's different. I mean, it's to win in this league you need such a combination of things, and I think we'll see what we need when we get there. It's.
Is that part of the tough thing, is that you have these goals and aspirations of breaking through and reaching a better level? You got to play all these games together.
Yeah, no, you can't look at it. I mean, I don't even like talking about this, because I think last year we had, I think we had some guys slump early, and our offense wasn't quite there, and I think it was because guys' heads were in October, and that's such a human thing to do. I've been through it. I've done it myself, and you're worried about the end result. You can't worry about that. You got to worry about the day by day and the process. And I've preached that for 2 years, how important the process is as an individual and as a team. And so we have one game to worry about right now. Win or lose, we'll go forward to the next one, and then you keep going from there. I think he's been great. I think. We're still getting to know him, and but I think he's a smart hockey guy, and obviously he's coached for a while, and he's coached some really good players in this league, and had a lot of success, and we're all starting getting to know each other, and we're not going to be perfect in our X's and O's yet. That won't probably happen until you're never perfect, but that'll be something we build as we go, and I think we got the group to kind of catch that moving train quickly, and I think guys are committed to playing that way. So I think it'll be a good, a bit of a process, but I think it'll come quick. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully more. They scored and rebound today. We'll see.
Well, it's a new journey. Start day one, game one. Everything up until this point doesn't matter, and new coaching staff, so it's easy to reset.
He's a really good season. He's fit in really well. Is there anything we're all rooting for him? And I thought he had a really good camp. I thought he was really good that last game. And you see guys in that position. He's a heavy.
I mean, you just kind of think about it throughout the whole summer. I mean, you don't just forget it. When you're not playing, you see the other teams playing, so it's not like it goes away. Especially with a short summer, you're right back at it. never really have time to forget, and I don't think you should forget. Well, obviously a different voice. I think whenever you have a new coach, new coaching staff, just in general, it provides a different spark, a different mindset for the team. He's been great so far, but we're just excited. I think everyone will agree that training camp felt a little longer this year than it has in the past. Just felt like it, so we're ready to get started. Yeah. Got everything we need here. Yeah, I mean, God, like we have the players, we have the leadership, we have all the intangibles you need.
Do you feel like sometimes you look around and you're like, how is Party not playing for a cup or maybe that's something maybe I thought this summer just did?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we're right there, so I definitely don't think that. I mean, we have the team, we have the group every year. We weren't able to get over that hump. But, like I said, day one starts Thursday. No, I think maybe after the first time you made the conference finals, then afterwards you start to realize that it's a long journey. We're not playing for the conference finals starting Thursday. We're playing to get on a roll. Hopefully, put us a good spot by Thanksgiving. Eventually, try to get home ice, win a conference, and then get to the playoffs, and then start from there. Perfect.
Yeah, I know it's just a little bit everywhere, actually, in every department. Physicality, our grit, our technical stuff, our reloads, our what we're giving up, not what we're getting. We've got enough skill that we know what we get on a nightly basis will be enough. That we need to make sure we're not giving too much. So all that little stuff plays into that 1 degree.
Have you seen it so far in training camp in the preseason?
Yeah, I've seen some things. Like I think one of the things that I'm on, just if you look analytically, line rushes against, we wanted to clean up that area. And if you look at our preseason, we've done a good job. Now it's going to get tested right away because you're playing two teams out of the gates here in Winnipeg and Colorado that are among the league's best, and you have to have that area tidied up. We hit on it today. We'll hit on it tomorrow, and then it'll be in our morning meeting. So we really want to be good in that area.
Saw Adam Ernie sign today. What did you see from him in camp that makes him the right choice for
Yeah,
this roster? Right?
I think I saw what you all probably witnessed is a little bit is weight, right? He gives you some weight and some heaviness and a big body that can play in heavy games, and he knows his role. I know him from Edmonton, and certainly he's got good character for a team, fits in well. So that's what he adds.
This has traditionally been a team where the fourth line has played 10, 12 minutes. Does that help those players show what they have better?
Yeah, it does. You look at the season, we're going to have to play 4 lines as much as we can. Doesn't mean to say I'm not going to drop down when I have to and mix things around, especially if you're getting behind in games or anything like that. But with the season the way it is in the Olympics, you're going to need to use your depth, and we're going to do that.
What's the latest on Oscar Beck?
Yeah, he's going to be at least another week or so here for sure.
Out these first 2 games?
Yeah, he'll be out for sure the first 2 games.
What does that do? I mean, that's tough for anyone to miss the beginning, but that's a guy who's, like you just mentioned, a big body penalty killer, a big role for you guys.
We're going to miss him because I was impressed with this camp. Yeah, for me, the biggest thing with him that I didn't know coming in here was just how heavy and hard he can be with his stick and holding pucks, and that's part of that grit we're looking for, is just holding pucks and holding them in the offensive zone and wearing other teams down a little bit and getting into that grind. He's very good at it, good penalty killer. So, we need him back sooner than later, but we're not going to rush him back.
What's the schedule like for you guys? So central heavy, which can be a good thing or bad thing, I guess, to start off.
Yeah, we might as well get at it, right? You might as well get at it. So you got to go through it, and whether you're trying to win this time of the year, you're trying to win at the end of the year, you got to go through the best to get it done. So you might as well do it early. Test yourself.
Goalie in travel, you've had the Stars, you've had Edmonton. How does that compare? You talk about how far Dallas travels there throughout
Yes.
the year and how hard that travel is. Is that substantially different than, say, the Oilers' travel schedule?
It is more challenging out here. I've been crying ever since I left here, telling people in the league that Dallas has terrible travel because everybody thinks that California is so close. Remember, when I was here, we were playing in the Pacific, so L.A., Anaheim, and so it's longer than you think. And until I think most guys start to look at a map, they go, "Oh yeah, it is quite far from most things." So again, just with that travel schedule and the combination of how tight the games are, we're just going to really have to rely on our depth, keep energy, make sure we're resting the guys at the right times. Just too much hockey.
This group's really experienced in the postseason, obviously have lofty goals, but how do you kind of balance we've got 82 games to even get to the postseason and keep them in check? How do you manage that with the athletes?
Yeah, my focus isn't on, my focus certainly is, every coach is going to tell you is day to day, and certainly you have to be day to day in this league, one game to the next. Like, all the wind does in this league is buy you 24 hours apiece, really, and then you got to get on to the next game. So I try to keep our focus on the little chunks, and then you got to get to the dance before you can even talk about any of that, and it's a long grind to get through the 82. So first things first, that's where I try to keep our focus, just on the daily, what we're going for, and a little bit of that, guys, is trying to enjoy the daily too, so it doesn't seem like such a great 82 grind. You don't want to look at it that way. You got to look at it as like, hey, daily we're trying to get better, and there's some energy, and we're trying to push here, and so you enjoy it a little bit too.
Saw Jamie at the rink. What's it like having him around?
Oh, it was really good. Good to see him. I thought he was, he looked good. He's moving around better, but he's still going to be a bit. But no, it was good to have him here. I know the guys were happy to see him, and they were in Austin, and I'm sure that bugged him that he couldn't be there. But it was good to have him back.
A guy like Alex Petrovic, when he makes the opening night roster, is it a little extra special for you as a coach when you get to give him that news? Yeah,
it was. It was. Actually, I think when Jim told him to get a place during training camp, it was a good event for everybody here. He's earned it. You guys know, you guys watching, he's earned it. He's earned every bit of it. And it's a good story of perseverance, right? Because he was in the league young and then was out of it, and now has worked his way back in. And he's been tremendous with our young players down in Austin, and he's got himself back here. It's a great story.
Good.
Thanks. Yep.